I'm Reggie Ponder, the real critic, and this week's movie is John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Who's in it? Keanu Reeves, Halle Berry, Lawrence Fishburne, Mark Dacascos, Asia Kate Dillon, Lance Reddick, Saeed Taghmaoui, Angelica Houston, Jason Mantzoukas, and Ian McShane. Now, what's this about? This is really the third installment of this adrenaline-filled franchise. I mean, where you got super assassin John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves. He returns with a $14 million bounty on his head. All this story is about, really, is everybody trying to catch John Wick and get that $14 million bounty. Now, what we find out throughout this is a little bit more about this whole underworld, which is the high table. And since John Wick is now excommunicado, shoot, all bets are on, not off. All bets are on, and everybody's out here to get John Wick. Now, what's to like about this one? You might not have seen 1 and 2, but you will get caught up in the action on this one. This is action-packed and exciting from beginning to end. I mean, the fighting in this is even better than the last movie. I felt in number 2, you know, you had a lot of shooting, you had some hand-to-hand combat, but man, you're going to get a lot of good shooting in this one, but the hand-to-hand combat in this one is really exciting, and it's, oh my goodness, worthy. Now, the high table in this network pulls you in, and your enemy is possibly your ally, and your ally is possibly your friend. So you never know who the good bad guys are until they decide to reveal themselves, and that part is exciting as well. As I said, Reeves is really good, and I actually believe that he was running from all those people, and that $14 million bounty made it so exciting. I mean, he was convincing with the hand-to-hand combats, and so was Halle Berry. I was impressed. Halle did a really nice job in her fight scenes, and I liked her character in this one. There's also some nice moments of humor in this one, and it's kind of sprinkled throughout, but it's funny. And then I love the honor of the battle, where the people were honored to fight Wick. There's a scene there where they're like, "Honored to meet you, John Wick," and then they go at it. So I like that as well. And then the adjudicator was as badass as you can get. And it was played by Asia Kate Dillon, who killed it. What's not to like in this one? Man, the fighting in this one went too far. I felt in some ways the violence is over the top. So you might like some violence here. This was like Assassin's Creed meets Mission Impossible. I just felt that they tried to find all these different ways to kill somebody. So once one of his enemies was dead, do you have to shoot him 3 more times? Do you have to cut his head off? Do you have to stab him in the cranium? It was all for an effect, and it really makes you cringe. I just thought they went over the top. And I want to tell you, for you parents who might take your kids out to see this one, the violence in this one is really graphic. Maybe some of these video games go as far, but I cringed on this one. I thought I had seen all the ways that you could kill somebody, and they came up with a few unique things in this one. There were also some moments when they were fighting and the people didn't get out of the way. Who does that? I mean, in what universe do you just keep about your business, keep walking, and there's shooting and fighting and stuff happening? That part just wasn't believable. And then the dog scenes, some of those dog scenes, I could see when the dog was pulling onto their arms or whatever, you could see that they were pulling on that padding. They need to pay the dog trainers a little bit more, give them a little bit more money so that those scenes look a little bit more authentic and true. And then while this was a good setup for the next movie, I'm really not sure how they will keep this as exciting for the next film. And then finally, what is my rating? If you like hand-to-hand combat, check. If you like shooting, check. If you like chases, check. If you like humor, check. If you like suspense, check. The wick is burning on both ends, and this might dim the light on the next installment, but it keeps it hot in the moment. John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum is worth watching. I'm giving this one 3 out of 4 reels. I'm Reggie Ponder, the Real Critic, and I'll see you next time.